let's start working on some rhythm guitar. Working with the pick and the fingers, to my way of thinking at least, leads us naturally into some things that I want to share about playing rhythm guitar. And over the years, I've been really lucky to play with people like John McLaughlin, Al Di Meola, who, in addition to being great soloists, as you well know, and composers, etc., very dramatic improvisers on particular occasions, they've done their homework when it comes to rhythm. And we're going to play something called Spain by Chick Corea, which I've played many, many years ago for long periods of time, and people are probably very familiar with it. When I was playing with John and with Paco de Lucia, and Paco would be soloing, John and I would get into this thing where we were kind of doing a Latin rhythm pattern with the pick and getting upper structures of the chord as well as implying the bass lines, and always we would come down with a strong accent on the second half of the fourth beat. So like we're going along. So on and so forth. The solo starts, and here the chords are going like this, basically between G major 7th and F sharp. Again. I'm not always going to hit the end of 4 real hard, but if you keep that in mind and try going for it every time, it'll get less mechanical and more natural. There's the 1. You notice what I'm doing, I'm going to get the and you get that with the pick. A lot of strong accents are going to come with the upstroke. It's almost like you're doing the old Purple Haze thing. But you're speeding it up. You're implying the bass line. Or 2, 3, 4, and that nice big accent. That particular accent, I'm playing with the downstroke. So that time I hit it with the upstroke. So it's arbitrary. Really depends on where you are in the sequence, and you want to really get the wrist loose, flexible, and because you're accompanying the guy. You really want to give your soloist best possible support. Up to speed, as I was doing before. It's moving along like this, so it's like a fast Latin type thing, and you can really play a lot of nice stuff. Soloing, and then somebody plays for you, and you hope that they'll give you the same kind of attention to their support playing as you gave to them. Now, you can play many other rhythmic things with the plectrum in more 4 beats to the bar situations. But just remember, technically speaking, almost clinically speaking, when you're hitting a chord with the pick, there's a little bit of a delay. You're not going to play them all at the same time. When you switch to the fingers, it gets different. You're able to hit every string that you're going to pluck at the same time. This is the advantage of the classical technique. Now, it works in 4 beats to the bar jazz. Obviously, if you're going to do a blues, we got into that stuff in the first lesson, but in other more straight 8 forms, check out what you can do. This is a Brazilian technique where I'm playing bass lines are half notes. 1, 2, or like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The fingers of the right hand, 1, 2, 3, are doing syncopations, they're off beats, and your bass line is pretty much on the beat, as it were. And notice that before I started that last segment, before I hit the bass note with my thumb, I did a syncopated pickup with the 3-note chord on strings 4, 3, and 2. 3, 4. And other things you can do in that kind of Brazilian playing, very often you have the choice of hitting syncopated 8th notes before the downbeat, before the downbeats, particular ones, whether it's 1 or 3. 3, 4. Once in a while, like I just did there, I'll alter the bass pattern to get some passing tones. But again, the fact that you can pluck everything at the same time is a nice thing. Plus, the sound is a little bit more mellow.